Hi guys, in the comments on the Geyser project, someone asked me about the relay contactor that I used. That was to prevent the thermostat from burning. The thermostat has got a small switch. It only opens a little bit. The problem there is that on DC it easily starts a spark which just keeps on flaming because the DC never switches off. So the ideal would have a contactor with a big switch that opens far away, which is a problem. So by using a relay or a contactor, a small one, we've got a whole bunch of switches that each one opens a couple of millimeters. So at the end of the day, when you connect them in a certain sequence, it will act as one big switch that opens much further. So let's start and explain this quickly. We have our solar array as before, with our signals going out like this. A switch over we discussed in the previous one. This will allow us to switch between our solar system and our supply from our local distributor, our AC supply, like this. Normally the switch will be on this side to allow our solar system to power our geyser. From here it goes to our relay. These usually have got 3 or 4 sets of contacts. This is a slightly different one, as it's got here are the power that goes to the coil to make the thing work, which I'll get to just now. So we have our 3 or 4 sets of switches. I'll just draw it like this for now. So our voltage will come in here through the switch over in here, then we just put the jumper over here, so it will go through that, up here, go up here, there, jumper there, another jumper here, and this will then go out to our solar, to our geyser, this element, like this, and that's our circuit. These sets here on other units actually sit at the bottom. That is for the coil to cause all these units to work. Inside we have a coil. When it is magnetized, it pulls all those switches in and they all make contact, which then close the circuit and the power can flow through. Our thermostat we position over here, goes to the coil. That side goes to our normal AC supply, and this also go back to our AC supply. So our AC supply will go to the thermostat. When the geyser is cold, the thermostat will close, allow the power to go through. It will switch the coil on. The coil goes on, all these units will flip in and they will all close, allowing the power from the solar to go through here and warm up our geyser. Since our geyser element doesn't care which side's plus and minus, doesn't matter which way you connect it, it will still work. And that's how simple this circuit is. What we didn't look at last time is for people that lives in countries where you have only a 100 volt supply or 110 volt supply. In your case, one will use 2 solar panels and not 4 like in my case. And then these will connect together like this in your array, which will then go to your contactor and then to your geyser. You'll need a minimum of 2 sets, because in your case this element will be somewhere between 10 ohm and 15 ohm to get the same power. And if you remember our formula with amps and volts, your voltage is half my voltage. So in order to get the same power, you will need to double your amps, which will means if I was using say 3 amps on my circuit, you will be using 6 amps on yours. So when I was at 5 amps, you will be on 10 amps, which will then completely drain the single supply. So if you've got 2 panels, that will allow 20 amps available, which means if you need 8 amps for your system, it will still leave you with a surplus of 12 amps for the rest of your circuits or your house or something. So if you're running or in a country that's got a lower mains than ours, you would literally just, instead of having 4 panels in a line, like in my example, like this, you will have 2, which will give you 80 to 100 volts available for this. So you'll be running yours at around 90% of its rated power under perfect conditions, which means your geyser will heat up faster than mine, which is awesome for you, to save you more time. And that's it for today. Thanks very much, guys, and thanks for those of you who commented and asked questions in the comments. Thanks very much. Have a great day and take care of yourselves.